The sun rose over Lagos like a drumbeat loud, unapologetic, alive. City's vibrant pulse, honking Danfos, fried Akara aroma. Amidst chaos, Coconut Grove, a tranquil haven, bloomed, where laughter carried farther than noise and every face was familiar. But peace, in Lagos, was often just a pause before disruption. And disruption had a name: Chief Kunle. Sharp suits, gleaming shoes, success personified. His voice carried authority, and his smile could convince a man to sell his own shadow. To the outside world, he was a respected developer, a builder of estates, a contributor to progress. Gilded watch, ties, yet a thief's heart. And Coconut Grove had just caught his eye. Surveyors appeared, hammering pegs, measuring. The elders frowned, and by evening, rumors had already spread like Harmattan fire. They say government has sold this land. Sold? To who? Chief Kunle. That name settled like dust over the community. Aged eyes gleamed, sharp and alive. Lagos bloomed. She knew men like him. Paper, not bulldozers. Arrive first, she whispered. They'll twist words, claim land, and cloud your mind. So what do we do, Mama? One of the youths asked. Mama Ngozi leaned forward slightly, her voice dropping just enough to command attention. We let him think we are weak. Kunle arrived with a grand entourage. He stepped out of his black SUV with confidence, adjusting his cap as though the land already belonged to him. My people, he called out, spreading his arms wide. I bring development. The community gathered, silent but attentive. This estate blooms. Roads, power, water, future thanks you. Some nodded hesitantly. Others crossed their arms. Then Mama Ngozi stepped forward. Chief, she said, her voice calm. This land is not empty. It has history. It has roots. Chief Kunle smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. Mama, development does not erase history, it improves it. And where will the people go? She asked. Compensation will be arranged, he replied smoothly. Mama Ngozi tilted her head slightly. Show us the documents. There it was. A flicker. Just a small one, but enough. Chief Kunle cleared his throat. Everything is legal. My lawyers will handle. We are not lawyers, Mama Ngozi interrupted gently. We are owners. Silence followed. Then, slowly, she smiled. Give us 1 week. Let us discuss as a community. Chief Kunle hesitated. 1 week was nothing. In fact, it worked in his favor. Time created confusion, and confusion created opportunity. Very well, he said. 1 week. As he drove away, he believed he had already won. He had no idea he had just walked into a trap. Lanterns glowed, youth planned, roles assigned. Tunde, Tekwiz, Amaka, sharp-tongued, Sola, mind ahead. This man thrives on secrecy, Amaka said. So we expose him. But how? Tunde asked. Sola leaned back, thinking. We make him talk. The plan was simple but brilliant. They would not fight Chief Kunle. They would bait him. 2 days later, a message reached Chief Kunle through one of his informants. Some youths are willing to sell their portion quietly, if the price is right. Chief Kunle smiled. Division. Just as he liked it. He arranged a private meeting. Victoria Lounge. Dim, soft, pricey, shady deals. Tunde and Sola arrived, dressed like young men eager to make quick money. Chief, Tunde said, shaking his hand. We don't want trouble. We just want our share. Chief Kunle leaned in slightly. That's good. Smart boys. Kun, what exactly is the plan? Sola asked casually. Chief Kunle chuckled. The plan? Simple. The land is already mine on paper. The rest is just process. And the community? They will resist, he said, waving a hand dismissively. They always do. But once construction starts, they will have no choice. And the documents? Tunde pressed. Chief Kunle smirked. In Lagos, documents can say anything, if you know the right people. What he didn't know was that every word was being recorded. The final piece of the plan came together quickly. Coconut Grove announced a unity celebration, a cultural event filled with music, food, and storytelling. Invitations were sent far and wide. Even Chief Kunle received one. He almost didn't go, but his ego wouldn't allow him to ignore it. The day of the celebration, the community transformed. Colorful fabrics hung between trees. Drums echoed through the air. Children danced. Elders laughed. It looked like nothing more than a joyful gathering. Chief Kunle arrived, slightly amused. So this is their response, he thought. Celebration instead of resistance. Mama Ngozi welcomed him warmly. Chief, you honored us. Of course, he replied. We are partners now. She smiled. Yes, partners. As the evening deepened, a large screen was set up. For storytelling, someone announced. The crowd gathered. Mama Ngozi stepped forward. In Lagos, she began. We tell stories not just to entertain, but to reveal truth. She nodded to Tunde. The screen flickered. Then Chief Kunle's voice filled the air. The land is already mine on paper. The crowd went silent. In Lagos, documents can say anything, if you know the right people. Gasps spread like wildfire. Chief Kunle froze. The recording continued. Every word, every lie, every confession. By the time it ended, the atmosphere had changed. The drums were silent, the laughter gone. All eyes were on Chief Kunle. For the first time, he looked small. You tricked me, he muttered. Mama Ngozi stepped forward, her voice steady. No, Chief. We simply allowed you to speak. The aftermath was swift. The video spread across social media within hours. Authorities could no longer ignore the evidence. Investigations were launched. His allies distanced themselves. His empire began to crack. But the true punishment wasn't legal. It was public. In Lagos, reputation was everything. And his was gone. Weeks later, Coconut Grove stood unchanged. The trees still swayed, the children still played, and beneath her coconut tree, Mama Ngozi sat once more, watching life unfold. Tunde approached her. Mama, we did it. She smiled softly. No, she said. We remembered who we are. He sat beside her. You think he'll come back? Mama Ngozi looked out at the community. Men like him always try, she said. But as long as we stand together, she tapped her walking stick gently against the ground. This land will never be taken. And so, in the heart of Lagos, where ambition often overshadowed integrity, Coconut Grove became more than just a community. It became a story, a warning, a reminder that no matter how powerful greed may seem, unity, wisdom, and truth will always be stronger.